Hello, hello. Right. Just a little short one today. A little bit late. I don't usually stream this late. And I won't be able to stay on too long. Maybe just an hour today. Maybe an hour and a half. Maybe till 11. We'll see how we go. But, I mean, let's not waste time then. And carry on from where we were. We finished quite a big sequence before. I don't need this plugged in. Why is it plugged in? Still on.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Alright, old obulus boatman. We'll go to the mess. Alright. That's my control. The mess.
Welcome back, Sid.
Thanks, mate.
Finish with that lark, so
Okay. Easy, it's me, it's Sidolphus. The electric boy, kind of.
All operations are
Alright, also.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Interesting. Little map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
We haven't changed our clothes in 5 years, just realised. Vivian. What's up, dude?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Hello.
back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Okay, it's been interesting.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp.
Okay.
For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
She probably
Oh,
does.
Dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and
Oh,
we shall consider
God.
ourselves even.
It's always the way.
Right.
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves.
Oh,
Tell him
tomes.
it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Old tomes.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Alrighty.
Decide to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off
Reminds
the
me of the
Moogle.
music reminds me of Main City and
Hush now.
Endwalker.
We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more
God,
than
yeah.
others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
I don't like that Sid's not in the game anymore. A great character.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
Yes, you
It
know
looks
me.
Good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it.
Hmm.
What it was like.
How to get rid of it? Just a big
Myself.
skull? I don't...
And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work.
Oh, okay.
Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
Republican army.
The Republican army is on the march.
It's on the march. It's
Leaving
coming.
Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge.
Uh-oh.
With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
What can do? What gon' do? What gon' do?
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there.
He was there. They still got
It
it.
wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Ultima. Still flaming that feather.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
It's, yeah.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
What's it look like now? Ooh.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Well, well, well. Let's do this. It's a red mage. Alphano.
And so the North is lost.
I wonder if he's the red mage.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this...
Wow.
This is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha. from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway,
Hmm.
I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Very well. Interesting.
Martha, leave the rest.
Sure, what you got to say?
Something's happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
I can go this way. Arthur's gone missing. Oh. Oh, I've got a goblin coin, so that's all that matters. Where am I going? Up here.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive.
Hmm.
Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire. We could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alrighty. Oh, there's a new quest available. Oh, there's a side quest. By the boarding deck? So it's down here.
Welcome back, Sid.
What's going on, bro?
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Yes.
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course,
Crunches and
Oberlus.
pitch.
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way.
I see it that way, Oberlus.
You need pitch trees.
Where are they?
But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright. Okay. Okay. What to do here? Cock and balls. Actually, what it's called? Yeah. Cork and balls. That is so rude.
Easier than felling a forest, I said.
Alright.
Trees don't have teeth.
You're finished.
Douche.
Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Alright, Obelisk. I'll be right back. Whee! And then we'll go to the main quest.
Finish with that lot. Welcome back, Sid.
Alright, son.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Mm-hmm. Go.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Good. $250 experience. Nice. Good. Too useful to get rid of, really. Okay.
What happened here?
Oh,
Come on.
Jesus.
We need to find the others.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Culling? Fucking hell.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Come on. Let's stop this culling.
Look.
God.
Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Oh, I killer bees. Okay.
Are we too late?
Fucking hell.
There might still be someone inside.
Oh my god.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Time to die.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in
What are
darkness
you?
that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Nice try.
Easy. Easy.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Quest complete. Level up. 24.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him,
Man.
calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
You know.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
Who
In
is
here.
this?
We found a survivor!
Clive.
Yeah. Oh.
He's gone.
Oh.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Yeah, we. Get out of here. $24. Come on, what? All right. One of these Deasley Doozles. Yeah, let's get it. Oh, we have to. I've got you as a mount. What is this? A bounty? Oh, man. Notorious marks. Every now and then, climb main cutter creates a larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option. Sometimes we can earn not only renown, but raw materials. Alright.
Spotted us, Torgal. What am I saying? Of course it has. There's a floating eyeball.
That was stupid. Oh wow, this is cool. Ow! God.
Thanks, boy.
Here we go. Zoosh. Ouch.
Nice try. Too slow.
Wow, 20k damage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got it. With a thunderbolt. A fun little fight, bit random, but I like that. I like that.
You didn't see that coming.
Ha ha ha. Because he's an eye. Okay.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
We can fast travel back. Alright. Alright.
The best off staying.
Alright.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, One of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those
Swords and men
Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Okay.
And we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Curse breaker. Alrighty.
What in the world is going on?
What's this?
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Hello?
Hey, you there! You handy with that sword of yours?
I am
Course
very...
you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
What do you mean?
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds?
Yeah.
The big ones?
Yeah.
Not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Alrighty.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure
Pretty sure I know who this bird is.
Good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Of course we've got to do this now. We cannot allow this to happen. Where do we go?
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Where are we going? Okay. A clue.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
She is.
Speaking of brave birds, Looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Oh, there we go.
They're in trouble.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Her? And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Ow.
Nice try.
No. Alright, we saved him. So this cut, yeah.
Safe now.
The cut in the eye.
White heart, I presume.
Look at the eye.
Do you know her, boy?
Come on, Clive, use your brain. Yeah, it is.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Hmm.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then.
Oh, we did.
I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
What about your flock?
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Go on. Oh, it got me a thing. Oh, this is why you got to do the side quests. You got to do them. A little patch for its eye.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
How do I call her? Yay! Got a little chocobo. Die! "18 long years to have a son of rising with faithful stick to R3. Summon brochure." Where are you supposed to go? I mean, I'm gonna have to. Yay! It's got the music. Where's the chocobo music?
Run like the wind.
Well, shut up the music. This is great. Oh, hello. What am I doing? We got a chocobo. Yes.
Where's Gav?
This is probably gonna be the last thing I do. Cause I gotta get up early, so. But there should be another stream tomorrow. I hope this isn't gonna be a 2-hour sequence. In fact, just in case, because that's what happened last time. I was like, I'll do a little bit more, and then it was a sequence that lasted an hour, which I could not skip, and I could not save, so I had to do it. So I'm gonna save now. It's like my chocobo.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
All right. Yeah.
Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Go on.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle. Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Okay, off those counters now open. What's this? Ooh, sorry. Following hideaway, this for alert reports the patrons whisper the hunt board. All three located here is also in the mess. Okay.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Think it's all right to
What
touch
are we? Oh, I'm just gonna see.
Clive,
Right, mate.
what's something for you, dear?
I can make flame tongue, which is not as good as storm cry. Can I reinforce? No. It's not as good. There's not a lot to do with the crafting because it's not. Oh! I need a flame tongue. That's lightning shot of meteorite. Okay. So if I make this. No. Then I make a. $11 bolt.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Okay.
And?
Damn, okay, that's cool. Excuse me. Where is that notice board? My stupido. That's 4. Just have a look out here. Journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Okay. There is a side quest as well, which we will, of course, do. Shop. Oh, I do need to actually go to the shop. So is this where the reading table, state of the realm, hunt board? Okay, align reports. I'm going to look at that in a second. I'm going to go restock. I'm going to look at the align reports, see what's there, and then I'm going the stream.
Go on then.
I don't know if these are any good. Channels whisper for the chainless whisper. Okay, that's decent.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
How am I robbing you blind
Cannot find a better
when I'm
price than
buying stuff? What is this? Instinct restores all HP. That's expensive.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm gonna hold
Finished,
off and
are
buy that. Right. Alright, we'll go have a look at this.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
You heard right. You heard right.
Full Mather's all right. Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe.
There's nowhere safe. I'll get down there then. Do I have to go? Is it in here? Oh, it's here. I'm stupid. What we got?
Oh, Clark.
The patron's whisper. Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer, a
thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Completing side quests, one climb renown. Okay, so we do actually have. These are just renown quests. I mean, I will do all of these. I don't know if I don't. I'm going to check if they're worth doing on stream or not.
Anything catch your eye? Think you can help?
No available tasks. Kupo!
What's the matter, Nectar?
All these hunts.
The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Oh, fiend of the forest of ghoul of the greenswood. Oh, I didn't get so I need you up to slay them all, Kupo. Okay. Right.
Right.
Well,
Leaving your mightiest aside.
Mightiness aside for the moment. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Stands and keep us doing and keep an eye on all the billets and getting also no. Alright, I'm gonna just look at it. But again I'm not sure. Oh, I've already done one. Angel of Death. Ooh, cool. Okay. That won't be for now though. So what we're going to do is we're going to save and we're going to end the stream here. But I think I'll be able to do a stream tomorrow. And I should be able to start a bit earlier, and so we should be able to do a bit longer. And I think I should be able to do a stream on Friday as well, and Saturday and Sunday. So we should be having streams every single day until Monday if everything runs smoothly and nothing comes up. But just keep an eye on the feed, on notifications on my Twitter if you want to, for when the next one comes up. But I am going to end the stream here, as I have normal life things to do, as I'm sure you do as well. So thank you for watching the stream. And yeah, there should be one tomorrow, hopefully. And I look forward to seeing you then. So thank you all so much for watching, everybody. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.